Shalom, shalom, brothers and sisters. I hope you guys are doing well. Yahuwah is so amazing. He's an awesome allure, and it is such an honor to serve him. Let's talk about truth, shall we? We need the truth. We all need the truth. Sadly, everyone will not accept the truth. And when they don't accept the truth, there's consequences. When you accept the truth, there are benefits. A lot of it. And we all have to make a choice on whether you're going to accept the truth or believe lies. Why is truth important? It protects you. Truth is a protection for our way of life, well-being, and survival. Whether you believe it or not, truth is still important. Walking in truth is still essential. And yes, I know it seems like a lot of times liars and scammers and deceivers are successful in life, but in reality, that's just an illusion. Because though they lie to obtain things, but they still suffer inwardly. They don't show it or talk about it, but they do. But having truth is like a light. And the truth is having Yahuwah in your life. That's the truth. Yahuchanan 17:17 says this. This is Yahusha talking. He says, sanctify them through your truth. Your word is truth. So the first thing that we must acknowledge is that truth is the word of Yahuwah. That's our foundation. Truth is the name of Yahuwah. When he introduced himself to us, he first revealed his name. He told us the truth about his name, and he uncovered the lies of those other pagan names that we used to call upon. He took the scales off our eyes, and when he revealed himself and he revealed his name, we saw his nature of Yahuwah. Tehillim, or Psalms, chapter 119, verse 42, it says, your righteousness is an everlasting righteousness, and your Torah is truth. So Yahuwah's Torah is truth. What is Torah? That's Yahuwah's instructions. Yahuwah's instructions. You can't walk right without his instructions, his teachings. That's why it's important to seek Yahuwah. When you love the truth, you want more of it. When you want more of Yahuwah, he will show you more things. When you want more of truth, you'll begin to realize the lies that Satan used to have us under or have you under. But when a person doesn't have the truth, they are a candidate for deception, and they are a candidate of strong delusions. 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verses 10 and 11 says this, and with all deceivableness of unrighteousness in them that perish, because they receive not the love of the truth, that they might be saved. And for this cause, Yahuwah shall send them strong delusions, that they should believe a lie. So without the truth, you perish. Without the truth, you walk in unrighteousness. Without the truth, you'll believe all types of lies. Without the truth, there is no barrier. There's no foundation without truth. We need truth, and that's the word of Yahuwah. That is Yahuwah himself. And it's all truth. Yahuchanan 8:32 says this, you shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. Man, when you have the truth, your mind is free. Your soul is free. You're no longer under the web of deception. Man, let me tell you, when I first was revealed to Yahuwah, and he started showing me things, and when I realized the lies that Satan had me under, and I began to accept Yahuwah's truth, Man, I tell you, I never felt so free in my life. And here it is, all these years, going to all these churches and calling on that pagan name JC, that false Messiah, thinking that I was free, thinking that I was saved, thinking that I was on the right path, and all along was on the wrong path. But thanks to Yahuwah, thanks to Yahuwah, he showed me a better way. He showed me himself. He revealed to me his Torah. Through his truth, we are protected. And you know something about truth? Why it's so important? Because it's part of the armor. Ephesians 6:14 says this: stand therefore, having your loins girt in truth, having on a blessed plate of righteousness. See, truth holds up a lot. When you got that truth wrapped around you, girded, then you can stand. You know what I'm saying? It's like a man when he's wearing pants. He has on his belt. You can't go far without that belt on. Well, I take that back, because some guys don't like wearing belts. But that's a different story for another day. I ain't gonna get into that topic for now. But understand that belt, that having your loins girded with the truth around you, that's Yahuwah. So don't neglect the truth. Don't turn away from the truth. Don't turn away from Yahuwah's word. It's what we need, especially in these end times, with all the deception that's out there, all the false prophets that are rising up, all the false teachers on social media today. If you don't have the truth of Yahuwah, then you'll be deceived by anything that come on there. And I'm gonna share a quick testimony. When I first came to Yahuwah, I ain't gonna lie, I was a little gullible at first, because I used to think that, you know, everyone that was saying the name of Yahuwah, I used to think, oh man, that's a brother or sister. But come to find out, that's not always the case. And that's why walking in truth is so important. That's why knowing the truth, which is knowing Yahuwah's word, which is keeping his instructions, his Torah, is so important. Because I'm telling you, Satan's, Hasatan's greatest weapon is deception. That's his greatest weapon, is deception. I mean, think about it. It happened in the heavens. He deceived a third of the messengers to join his side to rebel against Yahuwah. So don't think that his deception is not powerful. It is. Let's not be ignorant of that. It's a very powerful tool that he uses. And scripture says that if people are not careful, even the very elect could be deceived. Even the very elect can be deceived if they're not careful. So don't take your eyes off the truth. Don't take your eyes off Yahuwah. Continue to consume his word. Continue to follow in that path of truth, because there's many paths out there, but Yahuwah's path is one way. There's other paths that people try to talk about, but there's only one path that's true, and that's Yahuwah. Only one. He is the Eluah, the creator of the heavens and the earth. Continue to walk in him. Continue to accept his truth, regardless of how it may make you feel, regardless of, you know, sometimes it don't always feel good, but it's rewarding. It's very rewarding. So stay focused, stay sharp, stay sober, keep Yahuwah's word, keep his truth, and you'll be all right. That's all I got to say, guys. Till we meet again. Have a lovely day.